Which builds more wealth, Roth IRA or traditional IRA? For millennials and Gen Z, this choice can mean tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars by retirement. Let's settle this by the numbers. First, let's cover the basics and limits. For 2025, the maximum you can contribute to either an IRA is $7,000 per year or $8,000 if you're age 50 or older. It's important to remember this limit is shared across both Roth and traditional IRAs combined. You can't put $7,000 in each. To contribute to a Roth IRA, your income must be below a certain threshold. In 2025, your modified adjusted gross income, MAGI, needs to be under $150,000 if you're a single filer, or under $236,000 if you're married filing jointly to get full eligibility. These income caps ensure Roth IRAs primarily benefit middle-income earners. Now for the critical tax trade-off. Traditional IRA contributions might be tax-deductible, which lowers your taxable income today. However, this depends on your income and whether you or your spouse have a retirement plan at work. Let's look at a wealth-building example to see how this plays out. Imagine a 25-year-old invests $7,000 every single year for 40 years, earning an average 8% annual return. Whether they choose a Roth or a traditional IRA, their account balance could grow into the high 6 or even 7 figures. The real difference comes at withdrawal. With a traditional IRA, every dollar you take out is taxed as ordinary income, which could easily cut your net wealth by 20%, 30%, or even more. Multiple analyses have shown that for this reason, the Roth IRA often results in significantly better after-tax value, especially if we assume tax rates might rise in the future. So, when might a traditional IRA actually win? It can be the preferable choice if you are confident your tax rate in retirement will be substantially lower than it is today. This often applies to high-income earners who expect to move into a lower tax bracket after they stop working. Furthermore, if you take the tax deduction from a traditional IRA contribution, you could theoretically invest that tax savings. While this can boost your overall portfolio, it requires discipline and carries its own risks, as you're responsible for investing that extra cash effectively. Finally, let's talk strategy and behavioral factors. The simplicity of the Roth IRA is one of its biggest selling points. You pay your taxes upfront and do NT have to worry about guessing what future tax brackets will look like decades from now. If you're concerned about changing tax policies or find yourself in a higher than expected tax bracket later, a strategy of gradual traditional to Roth conversions can help mitigate that risk. And do NT forget the penalty rules. Early withdrawals from either type of IRA typically come with a 10% penalty plus income taxes, unless you qualify for a specific exception. Bottom line, for most young investors just starting out, Roth IRAs often build more after-tax wealth over the long term. But traditional IRAs still have their place, especially for higher earners seeking immediate tax breaks. You need to think about your current income, your likely future tax trajectory, and how much flexibility you need. Comment your situation below, Roth or traditional. And if you want me to run side-by-side calculators live in a future video, I got you. Just subscribe.